On today's episode of Getting Real with Goldie, I'm going to talk to you guys about a thing called hoovering. I did not invent it. I found it on the internet last week. Wanted to share it with you guys because I'm not a gatekeeper. I've also probably shared it with about 13 of my clients thus far, and will continue to do so because it's kind of relevant. So what is hoovering? Let's take it like 3 steps back and ask yourself if you know somebody or have known somebody who continuously goes back to a partner that they know is not good for them, you know is not good for them. Maybe it's you that's done that, right? And we can't figure out why that person who might be strong, intelligent, caring, empathetic, all of those things, continuously goes back to this person. And it's because likely that person is being hoovered. What hoovering is this manipulative tactic that people use. You don't necessarily have to have a personality disorder to be a hooverer, but there are some traits that kind of go along with it, narcissism, things like that, where they continuously try to win back the person after the narcissistic discard. So I talked about that last week. Getting rid of somebody for, no contact, not talking to them, and the person's like, what's going on? The end part of that cycle is when that person gets sucked back in or hoovered back in to the relationship. The hooverer will feign a crisis or have an actual crisis, and the person who is empathetic and caring and kind, of course, is going to come back. Why not? Why wouldn't you want to take care of somebody that you had an established relationship with when they're in crisis? The hooverer will also rage bait a person. So they will say things that they know the other person will argue with them and to get attention, because any attention is better than none. They will also put on the charm like a thick layer of peanut butter where it's like, I miss you, I've been thinking about you, I'm sorry, I've changed. All of it's kind of empty, because as soon as they get back into it, the behavior hasn't changed. They've just said and done whatever they think they need to do to get you back. And it's not about getting you back because they actually care or love you. It's about getting you back to fill a need, a void, sex, attention, validation, whatever it is. And it's nothing personal. So you can look into this more and find out more about it. But what I'm going to tell you is how to deal with it. And the best situation is to go no contact with that person. Once you kind of realize that you're being hoovered, it makes you sick to your stomach. And then you're like, oh my God, I can do something about it. Noticing the pattern, noticing the cycle. Yellow rocking or gray rocking if you can't. If you have a child with this person and you have to communicate with them, make yourself as uninteresting as possible and don't argue back with them, because any attention is better than no attention to these folks. And of course, I'm going to recommend getting a therapist who knows what they're talking about and helping you heal from this. So that was a little bit longer than usual, but I think it was a good talk.